Welcome to our journey on overcoming limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are deep-seated convictions that constrain us, often subconsciously, originating from our upbringing, past failures, or societal pressures. These beliefs can significantly impede both our personal growth and professional achievements, keeping us from reaching our full potential. Over the next few minutes, we'll start to uncover these hidden barriers and set the stage for transforming them into stepping stones for success. Let's dive in. In this session, we'll explore how to identify your own limiting beliefs, those hidden thoughts that hold you back. Start by reflecting on areas of your life where you feel stuck or unsuccessful. Ask yourself, what negative thoughts come to mind about these situations? These are clues to your limiting beliefs. Awareness is the first step towards change. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to question and ultimately alter them for better outcomes. Take a moment now to jot down at least one limiting belief you've uncovered. Remember, acknowledging these beliefs is your first victory in the journey to overcoming them. Here are 5 examples of common limiting beliefs that many people might encounter in their lives. I'm not good enough. This belief can stem from early experiences of not meeting expectations, whether they be academic, professional, or social, and can affect every aspect of one's life by preventing the pursuit of opportunities due to fear of inadequacy. I'm too old to start something new. This belief limits individuals by making them feel as though their age is a barrier to learning new skills or changing careers, reinforcing stagnation. I don't have enough education or qualifications. This belief can stop people from applying for certain jobs or promotions, assuming they won't succeed without certain credentials, regardless of their actual competence or experience. Making mistakes is unacceptable. Often rooted in a perfectionist upbringing, this belief can lead to a fear of trying new things or taking risks, as the possibility of failure seems too costly. It's selfish to put my needs first. This belief can lead individuals to neglect their own well-being in favor of serving others, potentially resulting in burnout and unfulfillment. Recognizing these beliefs as limiting is a crucial step towards challenging and ultimately changing them. Building new positive belief systems is like constructing a house. It requires a solid foundation, the right materials, and regular maintenance. Begin by identifying the core values and truths you want to live by, and shape your beliefs around these pillars. The importance of repetition cannot be overstressed. Just as a path becomes clearer and easier to walk, the more it is used, so too do our neural pathways strengthen with repeated use of new beliefs. Let's put this into practice now. Create 3 affirmations that support your new beliefs. For example, if you're moving away from "I am not worthy of success," an affirmation could be "I am deserving of success and all good things." Repeat these affirmations daily, preferably in the morning and at night, and during challenging times to reinforce your new belief system. By doing this, you're not just hoping for change, you're actively building and strengthening it. To dismantle our limiting beliefs, we can harness the power of evidence. Start by questioning the validity of these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this belief always true? Are there exceptions? This method exposes the belief as potentially false or outdated. For instance, consider the story of Susan, who believed she was too old to learn technology, but successfully transitioned to a tech career at 50. Similarly, John overcame his belief that he wasn't leadership material by becoming a respected community leader. Now, let's apply this approach. Take a moment to think about a limiting belief you hold. List 3 pieces of evidence or instances that contradict this belief. This exercise isn't just about disproving a notion. It's about opening your mind to a broader perspective and empowering a more capable version of yourself. Visualization is a powerful tool that not only helps you imagine success, but also solidifies your reframed, empowering beliefs in your mind. By visualizing, you effectively see your new beliefs in action, strengthening their presence and making them more real to you. Let's practice this. Close your eyes and visualize a belief you've reframed, perhaps from "I'm not skilled enough" to "I am always improving and growing my skills." Picture a specific scenario where this new belief changes your approach. Imagine yourself confidently applying your skills in a challenging work project, handling tasks with competence, and receiving positive feedback. Feel the satisfaction and confidence surge through you. Make this a daily practice, spending a few minutes each day to visualize different scenarios where your new beliefs lead to success. This consistent practice not only reinforces your beliefs, but also boosts your confidence to act on them in real life. Visualization is not just daydreaming. It's a potent mental practice that athletes and top performers use to enhance their real-world outcomes. By vividly imagining yourself succeeding without the constraints of your limiting beliefs, you can begin to weaken their hold on your subconscious. Let's try it together. Close your eyes and imagine a recent situation where your limiting belief held you back. Now, reimagine that scenario, but this time, see yourself responding confidently, unaffected by your old belief. Visualize every detail, the setting, your emotions, the positive outcome. Feel the success. Practice this visualization daily, ideally in the morning or before facing challenging situations, to reinforce this new empowered response. Over time, these mental rehearsals can significantly shift your mindset, transforming imagined successes into real-world victories. The role of the RAS in perception. The RAS acts like a filter between the subconscious and conscious mind, influencing what we pay attention to and ultimately what we perceive and believe. When it's programmed with negative beliefs, it tends to highlight information that confirms these beliefs, reinforcing a negative outlook. This selective attention can make it seem like our lives are worse than they are, and that opportunities are scarce or non-existent. Negative belief programming. Negative beliefs, often stemming from past experiences, cultural conditioning, or ongoing negative feedback, program the RAS to focus on risks, threats, and failures rather than opportunities and successes. This hypnotic state can lead individuals to act in ways that inadvertently confirm their limiting beliefs, creating a cycle of negativity that can be hard to break. How limiting beliefs affect the RAS. Selective attention. The RAS helps you pay attention to what you believe is important. If you hold limiting beliefs, such as "I'm not good at public speaking," your RAS might make you more attuned to instances where you or others struggle with public speaking, reinforcing the belief. Confirmation bias. Because the RAS prioritizes information that aligns with your existing beliefs, it contributes to confirmation bias. For example, if you believe "I can't succeed in high-pressure situations," you're more likely to notice and remember times when you faltered under pressure rather than times you succeeded. Impact on behavior and perception. Behavioral reinforcement. By highlighting information that confirms your limiting beliefs, the RAS inadvertently reinforces behaviors that align with those beliefs. This can create a negative feedback loop where limiting beliefs lead to actions that reinforce those beliefs. Perceptual filtering. The RAS filters out information that contradicts your beliefs, which can prevent you from seeing opportunities to disprove your limiting beliefs. For instance, if you believe opportunities are limited in my profession, you might overlook actual opportunities for advancement. Changing limiting beliefs through the RAS. To counteract the influence of limiting beliefs through the RAS, you can employ several strategies: awareness and mindfulness. Being aware of your thoughts and intentionally questioning your limiting beliefs can start to reprogram the RAS. Mindfulness practices help you stay present and aware, making it easier to notice when you're falling into patterned thinking. Affirmations and visualization. Regularly using affirmations and visualization can retrain your RAS to notice opportunities and positive information that support new, empowering beliefs. For example, affirming "I am capable and resilient" helps shift your attention to experiences that reinforce this belief. Exposure to new experiences. Actively seeking new experiences that challenge your limiting beliefs forces your RAS to process new information and can gradually shift what it prioritizes, helping to dismantle those old limiting patterns. Feedback and reflection. Regularly reflecting on your experiences and seeking feedback can help identify instances where the RAS might be filtering experiences through the lens of your limiting beliefs. This awareness can encourage more objective evaluations of your actions and outcomes. By understanding the role of the RAS in reinforcing limiting beliefs, you can adopt more effective strategies to challenge these beliefs and foster a more positive, expansive mindset. Addressing limiting beliefs is crucial because they can severely restrict personal growth and happiness. Here's a list of 15 common and potentially devastating limiting beliefs that many people may hold. I'm not smart enough to succeed. I must not fail, or I will be seen as inadequate. I don't deserve happiness or success. It's too late to start something new. I'm not the kind of person who could achieve something big. I must be perfect, or I am nothing. I can't trust people because they will let me down. Making money is inherently difficult. I'm not strong enough to handle life's challenges. I don't have enough talent to really shine in my field. My dreams aren't realistic. I am not worthy of love. People like me don't get lucky. I must not rock the boat or I will be ostracized. Success is for others, not for me. These beliefs not only limit an individual's ability to pursue their goals, but can also impact their mental health and relationships. Challenging and overcoming these beliefs are essential steps towards living a more fulfilled and proactive life. Breaking the cycle. Awareness and acknowledgement. The first step in changing this program is becoming aware of these negative beliefs and understanding how they influence perception and behavior. Only by recognizing these patterns can one begin to challenge and change them. Reprogramming the RAS. Intentionally focusing on positive affirmations and goals can help reprogram the RAS. Practices such as visualization, affirmations, and mindfulness can train the brain to spot opportunities and positive signals instead of continually focusing on the negative. Cognitive behavioral techniques. Techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, are effective in challenging the distorted and often unfounded beliefs that lead to negative thinking. By questioning the evidence for these beliefs and testing out new interpretations of events, individuals can start to experience reality in a more balanced and positive way. Environmental changes. Sometimes changes in one's environment can help shift focus and influence the RAS positively. This can include surrounding oneself with positive influences, seeking out inspiring stories of success, and minimizing exposure to negativity. Education and learning. Increasing knowledge about how the human mind works can empower individuals to take control of their mental processes. Understanding the role of the RAS can be particularly enlightening and motivating. Here are some positive and empowering beliefs across health, fitness, and finances to further enrich the mindset and reinforce a proactive approach to well-being and financial security. I value and honor my body with nutritious food and positive thoughts. Healing is a process that I trust in and support with my actions. Every day, I'm getting more in tune with what my body needs. Self-care is a priority, not a luxury. I have the power to prevent disease through my lifestyle choices. I enjoy finding new ways to stay active and fit. My body appreciates how I take care of it with exercise. Physical activity is a cornerstone of my well-being. I celebrate each fitness milestone, no matter how small. I am committed to staying active for life. I choose foods that nourish and energize me. Healthy eating is a form of self-respect. I enjoy the process of preparing and eating wholesome foods. My relationship with food is healthy and balanced. Nutrition supports my body's peak performance. I manage stress effectively through exercise and meditation. My mental clarity is boosted by physical fitness. I allow myself time to rest and recharge mentally. Positive thinking contributes to my overall health. I embrace challenges as opportunities to strengthen my mind. I am open to new avenues for wealth creation. I use money to make positive changes in my life and others. Financial planning is a tool that helps me build a hopeful future. I celebrate each financial success to build momentum. My financial decisions are guided by wisdom and foresight. Each of these beliefs serves to reinforce a proactive and positive approach to health, fitness, and finances, helping individuals create a lifestyle that supports their overall well-being and financial stability. By adopting these beliefs, one can transform their approach to life, fostering resilience and cultivating a path toward lasting success and happiness. The limiting beliefs of a group can indeed solidify into a paradigm, a standard or typical example, through which the group views and interprets the world. This paradigm acts as a collective lens that influences behavior, decision-making, and the overall worldview of the group members. Here's how this process typically unfolds. Formation and reinforcement. The group's shared experiences, whether socio-economic, cultural, or historical, contribute to forming specific beliefs. These beliefs are reinforced through daily interactions, stories, and the education system within the group. Over time, these repeated affirmations embed these beliefs deeply within the group's collective consciousness. Normalization. As these beliefs are perpetuated and rarely challenged, they become normalized. They are no longer seen as just one way of thinking, but rather as the way of thinking. This normalization makes it difficult for individuals within the group to even recognize these beliefs as limiting. Resistance to change. Once established, paradigms are resistant to change. They provide a framework that is comfortable and familiar. Challenging the paradigm can lead to discomfort or outright conflict within the group, as it requires members to re-evaluate and possibly change behaviors that they have long seen as integral to their identity. Impact on innovation and growth. A limiting paradigm can stifle innovation and growth within the group. If the paradigm is that certain successes are unattainable or certain strategies are bound to fail, the group may miss out on opportunities that could lead to significant improvements in their collective well-being. Opportunity for transformation. Breaking these paradigms can be powerful. When new information or perspectives are introduced that challenge the old beliefs, and when these are accompanied by visible successes, the paradigm can begin to shift. This transformation often requires strong leadership, education, and sometimes the influence of external examples to demonstrate the benefits of changing the old ways. In essence, recognizing and shifting a group's paradigm can unlock new pathways for progress and fulfillment, but it requires intentional effort and often a catalyst for change to initiate the process. Impact on societal paradigms. Social stratification and segregation. Media-driven stereotypes can contribute to social stratification, reinforcing societal paradigms that justify inequality. This can perpetuate divisions based on race, gender, economic status, or other characteristics, as societal structures reflect and reinforce media portrayals. Policy and public perception. Stereotypes in media can influence public opinion and thus policymaking. Policies might unintentionally reinforce limiting beliefs if they are based on stereotypical portrayals rather than actual needs or realities of the groups involved. Changing the narrative. To combat the negative effects of stereotypes and shift limiting paradigms, Several strategies can be employed. Diverse representation. Encouraging and supporting media that offer diverse and realistic representations of different groups can help break down stereotypes. This includes promoting media created by individuals from stereotypically portrayed groups. Media literacy education. Teaching media literacy helps individuals critically evaluate media messages and recognize the role of stereotypes in shaping their perceptions and beliefs. Positive role models. Highlighting and promoting positive role models from various backgrounds can provide alternative narratives and inspire individuals to challenge limiting beliefs about what they can achieve. Community and dialogue. Encouraging dialogue about media portrayals and their impacts can raise awareness and foster a collective effort to challenge and change limiting societal paradigms. By addressing the root causes and mechanisms through which media influence beliefs and paradigms, society can begin to undo the limiting effects of stereotypes and create a more inclusive and empowering media landscape. The influence of stereotypes and negative images in media on limiting beliefs and paradigms is profound and pervasive. Media, as a powerful tool for shaping public perception and cultural norms, often perpetuates certain stereotypes that can reinforce limiting beliefs within various groups or societies. Here's how this process impacts individuals and communities. Reinforcement of stereotypes. Normalization of stereotypes. Media representations can normalize stereotypes, making them seem an accurate reflection of reality. When certain groups are consistently portrayed in a negative or limiting way, these portrayals can become the accepted norm both within and outside these groups. Confirmation bias. People tend to seek, interpret, and remember information that confirms their pre-existing beliefs. Media that align with these beliefs can reinforce and perpetuate these biases, making them more entrenched and resistant to change. Development and reinforcement of limiting beliefs. Shaping identity and self-esteem. Negative media portrayals can impact the self-esteem and identity of individuals who identify with the stereotyped groups. For example, if young women repeatedly see media images suggesting beauty is only one narrow standard, they may come to believe they aren't beautiful if they don't meet that standard, impacting their confidence and actions. Expectations and aspirations. Media stereotypes can limit the expectations and aspirations of those who are stereotyped. For instance, if media often depict certain racial groups as less successful or capable, individuals from those groups might begin to believe those narratives, lowering their personal ambitions and educational or career efforts.